everyone. These are the 3 pitfalls that you are making on the carnivore diet that you don't even know you're realizing, and it's hindering your progress. You're not healing because of these 3 things, and you wouldn't even know until now. So the number 1 is cheating on the carnivore diet. Okay, so if you're new to the carnivore diet, and which is basically consisting of eating rudimentary meat, grass-fed meat, and also a lot of animal fat and little to no sugar, meaning if you are eating sugar, it's less than 30 grams of sugar per day, okay? And if you're doing those things, but yet you go out and eat a burger, you go out and eat French fries or eat a dessert like once or twice a week, and I know that's not a lot, once or twice a week, but I'm guessing you're on the carnivore diet because you needed an extreme solution to the extreme problem in your body, okay? Maybe you have gut issues. Maybe you have acne. Maybe you feel tired and have a bloated stomach and have a foggy brain and can't think clearly or have a bad memory. You're on the carnivore diet most likely because you need healing. At least that's what I came to the carnivore diet for. And this is what this channel is about, healing. So cheating once or twice a week, it's fine if you're on the carnivore diet long term and you already did it to it's 100% the first 2 months. And I suggest doing the carnivore diet at least for 2 months every single day, no cheating, okay? Because we need an extreme solution to an extreme problem. Because to see healing start and progress further and further is to really be staunch on the carnivore diet. And it's going to be hard because, you know, if you're everyone else in the world, you were eating probably a lot of carbs, protein, and fat, and your body was used to that. So I get why, you know, you want to cheat once or twice a week, and that's actually perfectly okay in the future, even when you're on the carnivore diet still. But this is just for the beginning start of the carnivore diet. And if you are already on the carnivore diet for a while and you're not a beginner anymore, but you still don't see the progress in healing, and you're still cheating once or twice a week on the diet, I suggest to start from the beginning again and just eat straight up carnivore every single day and no cheating for 2 months, okay? And you're gonna see healing start. You're gonna see it, okay? Not in a week, probably 2 weeks to a month. Number 2, you are stressing too much, okay? You stress a lot. We all stress, and it's okay to stress, because if, you know, there's a burglary nearby, you want your red flag to go up, you want to be more efficient at your job. If you're multitasking, stress is needed. Stress helps us to be motivated, to complete tasks on time, to be more efficient at our jobs, or taking care of our kids, cooking, things like that. That's fine. Stress is actually not that big of a problem. What the big problem is when the stress is too much. If you're stressing way too much, overthinking, having anxiety, that's where stress goes crazy. It's not managed, it's not handled. And what people underestimate about stress, at least I did as well, was stress can really accumulate in the body, in the fascia, in your mind, in the tension in your face, in your stomach. Because I have to remind you that the gut is the second brain. And so when you're overstressing, you are changing the body, the anatomy, not anatomy, but the cells in your body to a negative state, you know? And I think it's very important to realize that when you are overstressing, you are causing more inflammation in the body. You're over-exacerbating the inflammation in the body, and that is not good. So how do we avoid that? How do we avoid overstressing? Well, do things that relax you when you're about to go over that hill, over that line to overstressing. Do something that relaxes you. Listen to good music. That's what I do. To slow romantic songs, like, just calms me down. And actually what helps me and others is being aware. When you're aware that you're overstressing and you're aware of how, and usually when you're stressing, your breath changes. You breathe faster, shorter, and shallower. That's when you're like, okay, wait, I'm stressing out too much. I need to calm down. So being just aware of how you're acting, how you're thinking, and how you're breathing can really just calm yourself down and feel relaxed again, or at least not overly stressed. Number 3, instant healing. You're expecting fast results within a week. Now, that could happen for some people, but for others, it won't happen. For most people, it won't happen. Now, depending on how your history was with antibiotics, prescription drugs, dieting, physical, putting yourself through exercise, yes, you may have fast results within a week if you really are committed to doing carnivore every day. But for some people, like myself, saw it within 1 month. 1 month. And let me tell you this. So because the carnivore diet is super clean, your body is going to go through withdrawals of sugar. And that's normal, because if you're like most people in the world, like I was too, we were eating fat, carbs, and protein. And that was normal. And that was what our body was used to. Maybe it didn't like that, but it's what our body was used to. And so when you're taking out a lot of carbs out of the diet, your body's going to go through withdrawals, but also it's going to go through detox. Excuse me. Detox is basically taking out all the toxins out of your body and just having a cleaner, better body, taking out all the fluids that are unnecessary in your body, the metals in your body. And I think this is what's fascinating about the carnivore diet, is that it's cleaning out your system, because it's so clean. It's just animal fat and meat. And so your body is not going to feel, most likely, amazing from the first 2 weeks or even the first week, because it's detoxifying. It's probably going to crave sugar. It's going through withdrawals. So expect that your body may feel worse in the beginning before it gets better. And that's okay, because it's, like I said, withdrawal, detoxifying ain't fun in the beginning or at all. Even if you're doing things to your body, like taking some kind of detox fluid drink to take out the metals out of your body, that's not fun, but it's worth it. It's very rewarding in the long term. So keep that in mind. Okay, so these are the 3 pitfalls that you must avoid on the carnivore diet if you want to see healing in your body. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next video. And with that being said, you guys, if you are struggling with pain, overall discomfort, you have a bad memory loss, you have a foggy brain, you can't think efficiently, right? When you talk to people, you can't conversate well either. You feel tired all the time, and most of all, you have a bloated stomach, then you're gonna have to watch my video down below that I created just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are making to not heal your gut. Okay? Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.